Hey, everybody. We have a brand new movie coming out this weekend.
It's not our movie. We literally had nothing to do with the production of this movie.
We collectively as people.
Well, not even that we works, because I didn't see this movie.
But what?
You saw Stuber.
I'm not talking about you. We as a people. We have a people.
Get your hand out of my
There's
shot.
a lot of different movies. There's a lot of different movies coming out. We have this movie coming out. We have this movie. We have a new movie coming out.
Not ours.
Almost knocked this over. Stuber.
Yes.
And it stars
Kumail Nanjiani and Dave Batisa.
Thank you.
And a dog, as I'm told by the billboard, but again, was not able to make the screening. But I was looking forward to this movie, so I'll tell you what I know about the film, and then you can kind of fill me in the blanks. Let me know if you liked it or not. So Dave Batista is he's like a hardened police officer cop. He's like a tough Stallone Tango Cash kind of guy, and he's got this crime to solve. And his car, for whatever reason, he can't use his car. So what do you do in modern society? You get yourself an Uber. Who's the driver? Well, it's funny man Kumail Nanjiani, and he is going to drive around Stuber. Then he gets roped into this thing, and then a dog comes in somewhere, and we have to save the day. But we're also going to be very funny along the way. My first question to you: I saw this movie, which looked like it could have been a PG-13 laugh ride for the family, is actually a hard R. Did it need to be hard? I know you're big on R-rated movies.
I'm not always big on R-rated movies. You forget that we saw Semi-Pro, and I hated that it was rated R. It made no sense that movie was rated R. But this movie, yes, it works that it's rated R because it's John Wick violence, by the way. Like like people getting shot in the head, blood explodes, and it's not like cartoon.
Good
it's
action.
Like really good action.
Okay.
This seems like a movie that both Kevin Hart and The Rock passed on. And then
Kevin Hart and Ice Cube passed on it too.
Yeah, well, who's gonna get it? But then we wound up in Kumail and Dave Batista, and it works. I'm actually glad that those guys passed on it because these guys have really good chemistry together. Batista, every single time, is proving me wrong from 10 years ago, where I was like, I don't know if he's going to be able to be an actor because he's a hard worker, and you see it. You see what he did in Blade Runner. You see what he was the best thing in Hotel Artemis. You see what he did in the Guardians movies, and you see it here. He knows what he is, and his character, by the way, is the worst police officer in the world. He drags this Uber guy into it, and he continues to bring it.
It's not safe to bring a civilian.
No, until like actually, and they play with that though. It's like they're not trying to be realistic. It is a straight up comedy and a hard action comedy, but it's silly. Kumail, however, when The Big Sick to me was a really phenomenal film.
That was great
for what he did and his humor.
He's funny, but he's also got dramatic acting chops.
And he adds that in this, but sometimes he takes a crack at a joke and it just bombs.
Oh, he's taking cuts at the plate.
But
fouling off pitches.
Because there were a couple times in the car he was going for jokes. And I'm like, oh, please just stop. It was bad. But then the next scene, he goes for it again, and I'm almost crying laughing.
See, you're tough to win over like that. Like once somebody is trying to be funny.
That's right.
In a movie for you, it seems like they lose you for the rest of the movie.
That's
and it's very hard to win you back. I'm easy to win back. You're tough, but he got you.
And he kept doing it throughout the movie. Because it went to a place to where I was like, okay, this isn't working. Holy crap, that's working. Okay, missed again. To the point to where I said, like, I got to give this guy all the respect in the world because he's just going for it nonstop.
He's a home run hitter. He's Danny Tartabull.
He's just swinging for the fences every scene, and you understand what he's going for. To where I'm just like, okay, that missed. Are you going to keep going for this? Yes, you are, and you just hit it out of the park again. And he does that, and it's also because of the great chemistry that he has with Batista. The story is pretty generic. That Batista is this cop, and he's trying to, he's.
I think I got it right at the beginning.
The partner gets sometimes there's a partner, then he's got to figure it out. He's doing this whole. You get the guy from The Raid, the main character from The Raid, who's the villain.
Nice.
And Mira Sorvino is also in this movie, and this investigation that he's got to do, and they want to take him off the case. So then he gets the Uber.
Too long, too short.
No, it's
sweet spot.
An hour and a half.
Love it.
Perfect time.
Love it. Seems like you're going fresh.
I'm definitely going fresh, but it's right at like 3.2 out of 5 schmoes. And I love the chemistry of the two. Like I said, there's some humor that works, there's some that miss. The story is very generic. I think that Batista is absolutely a star. This was his first starring role, and I think he should get more.
And he gets a lot more to do, it seems like, in this movie than he does as Drax, because Drax is great for that character, where that's who that character is, but he doesn't have a lot of dialogue.
No, he leans into it, and he plays kind of the straight man, but still adding comedy because he's the kind of straight man. He's a terrible father. He's not the best of cops, even though, I guess they play that he's a great cop, but he'd been kicked off the force in 5 minutes. You don't even remember
the dog? There's a dog in the posters and the billboards. You do not remember the dog in the movie.
I don't remember the dog.
You are a horrible person.
I probably am.
But you gave it, what, 3.25 out of 5?
3.2.
3.2. I gave it a DNP.
You haven't seen it
Did
yet.
not play. Coach would not put me into the game.
You'll see it soon. All right,
Sitting on the bench.
That's it. That's for him. We're going to shut his C-3PO
But if
out.
you like comedy, American Comedy Company, Thursday, July 18th at Comic-Con. Going to be down there, telling a lot of jokes, a lot of special guests popping in. Maybe Kristian Harloff is sitting in the back watching if he doesn't go to one of his fancy Comic-Con parties, and then 2 days later,
July
the big
20th.
Schmoedown.
That's right. Come see us at the Schmoedown, July 20th, 8:30 p.m. We're going to be there live.
You can go to the Marvel panel,
yes,
and then you can come see us.
If you've never been to a Schmoedown before, please come and check it out. You should see it. We'll
You're going to love it.
Meet and greet. It'll be good. You think you're a geek? You think you know all the right answers? Well, come test yourself. Be there at 8:30.
Schmoedown Live.
TheSchmoedownLive.com.
How's that spelled, Kristian?
Yes. And then go and get some, right over here, there's more movie trivia contests over there. You have some more reviews. And then on the bottom, you get yourself a t-shirt.
Like you don't even hear me when I see.
See it.